Yeah, this is gonna be a long one, y'all. The state of the end. It's gonna be worth it.
It's a young samurai. I smoke a spliff in the cut, then I pass a line to my bro. No fuck with my flow. Couple bad bitches and a cup of that Joe. So it's just THC.
Right now. Oh God! Right. So there's this train that's obviously high above left field, and look at the goofball that's actually conducting it. What is that? What happened?
They asked me to put the hat on. It's the dumbest segment I've ever seen, and it's going to run on base.
They? Who's they?
The boss asked me to do that. I wasn't about to say no to the boss.
Springsteen said, "Tim, wear the hat."
That hat is so bad.
That's what we're doing here, guys.
BB and Jack Frost, what's up, party people? Hey, look, man. I try my best not to really go at certain personalities because I understand even when they do and say stupid shit, it's their jobs. It's their jobs to create buzz. It is what it is. That's why you got certain people that survive you know really really bad PR. You just have certain people that when they make bad PR moves, they survive. Stephen A. Smith is one of them. One of the main reasons is it just seems like Stephen A. Smith is pushing the agenda of the company's agenda. So, just so everybody knows what's going on, for everybody that didn't hear, recently Stephen A. Smith made comments about J.R. Smith, of all people, wearing a hoodie on the bench and saying that J.R. Smith should not do it because it makes white people think about Trayvon Martin. Okay, first of all, maybe white people should be thinking about Trayvon Martin. Maybe white people should be thinking about all of the black people that has been killed and there has been no retribution, for them, against, pardon me, the the individuals that senselessly did the killings. Maybe they should, because there are lots of white people that don't think that it's important that black people are being murdered by the police. There's lots of them. You want to know who? Absolutely every single individual that's upset at every single white person that is upset that these athletes are taking a kneel and risking their livelihoods in order to try to get the light shined on the less than appropriate responses to police murdering people of color. That's what the kneeling's about. The kneeling's not about the flag. The kneeling is not about the soldiers. But since there's so many people who don't care that minorities are killed at a by the police at such a high rate, and there's no oversight. Like there's absolutely no oversight. Like literally, cops, police officers across the nation are killing people of color and doing raping people of color. And there's nothing happening. They're just going right back to work after a couple of weeks of getting paid to not be at work. With the exception of that dude that was just in Texas, just raping women randomly all over the place. And I think the only reason why he got in trouble is because he actually did it to a white girl at one point. That's why I think he got caught, not for nothing, or a grandmother or something like that. It was just he did it to somebody that it's like, oh man, see now we got to put our foot down. That's the only reason why he got caught. If he would have kept doing it to young colored women, Mexicans, young Mexican women, young black women, young Puerto Rican women, young Dominican women, they wouldn't have never did nothing to that guy. He would have been just fine. But he did it to somebody that they like, okay, now this person has a demographic that we care about. So they had to do something about him. Anyway, Stephen A. Smith, I'm sorry I went off on something else for a second here. But Stephen A. Smith, he finds it like it's his space, like it's his job to just make things about race negatively reflecting upon colored people, people of color. Why can't he wear a hoodie? So now no person in America can wear a hoodie because white people might think about Trayvon Martin. What kind of shit is that? Now, some people are saying, why is he picking on J.R. Smith? One, J.R. Smith's had a bad season. Two, He can't really say it about nobody else. But in reality, he is saying it about other people. If he could say it about Melo, he would, but he can't. He can't win that fight. He can't even bring that up. But I'm telling you right now, that's who he was really talking about. He was really talking about all of the superstars in the NBA that wear a hoodie. The freaking jackets have a hood on it. Why can't they wear it? They're not bringing in freaking hoodies from their personal collections. They're wearing NBA approved apparel on the sidelines, and then they're putting the hoodie on. Okay, first of all, a lot of people might be questioning and asking, why would an athlete want to put a hoodie on in the first place? Why? They're just doing that for Trayvon Martin. Stephen A. Smith is right. No, idiots. Before the jackets had hoodies, you know what players did? They put towels on their heads to keep themselves warm. They put towels around their necks to keep themselves warm. This is what they did. Now they have hoodies. So they're using the hoodies, you idiot. It's that simple. It's not difficult. I mean, a little bit of common sense. It doesn't even take a lot of common sense. A little bit of common sense and having actually watched the NBA game before this year, and you would have just picked that up immediately. Wow. I remember when the players used to always have them towels sticking around their necks. I wonder why they did that. Yeah, they were trying to keep warm and not cool off. So they don't get stiff when they get back out on the court. And one of the things that gets stiff and can hurt you is your neck, because your head has to be on the swivel looking from side to side. This is just simple, really, really simple stuff. And just so everybody can know why Melo even started the hoodie Melo thing, one day he knew that he was going to the gym. He knew that they was going to be there taking pictures of him. He forgot to get a freaking haircut, so he wore a hoodie. It's that simple. It's really that simple. That's it. It's that simple. Anyway, there's going to be a point where Stephen A. Smith is going to come. He's going to make some kind of BS apology because, okay, we let it sit long enough situation. You understand? He's not going to get in trouble with ESPN. ESPN sent him out there to do that. Not necessarily make these comments, but to make just inflammatory comments about black athletes. He just does it too often that, he says things too often that's out of the way and has absolutely nothing to do with the actual sport. That it's an accident. It can't be an accident. They just, Stephen A. Smith, we need you to concoct some crazy shit. All right, go. And they cutting the camera on. And he just starts saying random foolishness. They're like, you nailed it. This is his job. And then, after he messes up his credibility for a while, they're going to be like, yo, Stephen A., we need you to actually do work now. We need you to actually be an analyst. We need you to actually do what the public thinks we're paying you to do. When that happens, Stephen A. Smith will go a couple of weeks, maybe a month or two, doing a good job. And then, for whatever the reason, they're going to come back to him. They're going to say, hey, Stephen A. Smith, we need you to be our boy again. He's like, yeah, yes, sir. Oh, I got some stuff I've been waiting to say. Because he's always been waiting to say something. That's how you know. I think he actually says that. Dead serious, I think he actually says that. It's Stephen A. Smith, man. I keep hearing people on YouTube call him disgusting. Freaking Ticket TV. I listen to Ticket TV. Yo, check out Ticket TV. He's a dope-ass channel. I listen to Ticket TV. Ticket TV is always talking about how this dude is just disgusting. He hates Stephen A. Smith. He wants to debate him, but Stephen A. Smith is actually good at his job. I don't think the average, sports head is going to have a chance debating somebody who knows all the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, our opinions might be to the point where, we'll be, in the right as far as, black people shouldn't be treated in such a manner, or, but as far as, knowing their shit, Stephen A. knows their shit. Please, people, don't think that I'm saying anything else other than that. Stephen A. Smith it would be extremely good at his job if he just did his job 24/7 instead of doing his job freaking 15-3 and doing that other shit the rest of the time. He'd be extremely good at his job. Stephen A. Smith is a master debater. Don't get it twisted. He really is. But that doesn't change the fact that he's out there cooning too much. His cooning shit is retarded. He's just like, you know what? I'm tired of just being a reputable black man. Why don't I be a reputable black man on the outside, but a racist white man on the inside? Why don't I do that today? Like he must like seriously, because some of this shit is retarded and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It just makes no sense, yo. I mean, look, man, God could wear a damn hoodie. If a white dude wants to wear a hoodie, he could wear a hoodie. It's not like he's wearing a damn Klan hat. Like, really? It's not like he's wearing a swastika. He's wearing a damn hoodie. The reason why he's wearing a hoodie has application to his profession. You want him to play worse? Nah, man, I don't know what to say to y'all. Anyway, that's all I got on this one. Any of y'all heads out there got any opinions about this fool? Please leave them down in the comment section. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, that was just blatant cooning. It's just blatant. He's kicking a man while he's down in order to make a point about other athletes in the profession. Because he's talking about everyone that wears a hoodie. He just can't say it about them. Because what's the difference between Carmelo Anthony wearing a hoodie and J.R. Smith wearing a hoodie? The same white person that supposedly, quote unquote, is going to look at J.R. Smith and think about Trayvon Martin is going to look at Carmelo Anthony and think about Trayvon Martin. I don't even think this is happening personally. I think this is just totally some fabricated shit that he just made up and now people are going to start doing it. Seriously, I don't think white people was looking at anyone in the NBA and thinking Trayvon Martin. I really don't. I'm just surprised he didn't go after. See, he couldn't go after Michael Beasley because he would have said Michael Beasley and motherfuckers would have been like, who? So he couldn't go after Michael Beasley. He had to say somebody that people knew, but that it was safe for him to say because he don't got to worry about getting an interview with dude no time soon. And on top of that, dude is probably on the outs with freaking LeBron James, and he's always trying to get in good with LeBron James after they had a falling out a couple of years ago when he was criticizing him because LeBron James is way too sensitive to be a freaking professional athlete. That's just facts. LeBron James, his sensitivity level is like on 16-year-old high school female student. Not trying to call him a woman. I'm just saying like that's where his level of sensitivity is at. I'm not trying to call him a woman. He's a man. I'm not trying to disrespect my brother. I just think that he's just way too sensitive to be in the position that he is in the public eye. No, if you don't want people to have opinions about you, go do some other shit. Go be a carpenter. And the only people you got to worry about having opinions about you is the people you do work for and your family. They always got opinions. The people you do work for and your family. But yeah, leave your comments down below. I want to know what y'all guys think about this. He's just, I don't know, man. You know how some people be like, oh man, I'm so over. It is. I just, man, I can't even watch First Take no more. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Between him and they have that dude on there, Will Kane. Will Kane, like when he first got on First Take, he was saying some stuff that I was like, oh man, he's just trying to start arguments. And then he started getting into a groove where I was like, oh man, he's making good positions. And then after that, I was just like, damn, this dude is just straight racist. So I don't know what ESPN's position is on race. I could just assume that they just like to just, stir the pot all the time. That's why I think ESPN secretly loves this thing with the Colin Kaepernick situation. I think secretly ESPN loves it. Seriously. And it's about race. So now, whenever they want, they could bring up the Colin Kaepernick situation. Every Sunday, they could bring up the Colin Kaepernick situation. Every Monday, they could bring up the Colin Kaepernick situation. Every Thursday, they could bring up the Colin Kaepernick situation. They love talking about race. It pushes the needle. It is what it is. You gotta watch and we gotta pay attention to stuff like this because the media sometimes it's not so subtle, but the media often subtly influences us. And if you're not strong-willed and have your own opinions, you'll find yourself just jumping on the bandwagon and believing everything. The proof, you got guys that don't watch any games at all but watch Sports Center and then want to get into you with a debate about who's better between LeBron James and Michael Jordan. Don't watch no games. They want to get in no games. They want to get into a debate with you about who's better, James Harden or Westbrook. Don't watch no games. All they do is watch Sports Center. They want to get into a debate with you about how good Steph Curry is or isn't. Don't watch no games, just Sports Center. They want to tell you that Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback ever. Don't watch no games, just Sports Center. And they absolutely totally forgot about Joe Montana. That dude was phenomenal. No games, just Sports Center. Shit is retarded. I can't understand it. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm keeping it all the way 100. That shit make no sense. All the way 100. Anyway, leave your comments down below. I want to know what y'all guys think about this, man. I'm just so pissed off at Stephen A. because I've seen people like try to catch him off guard, like, ask him questions when he's at events and try to catch him off guard, and he just, he's smart, yo. He's smart and he really does know his job. It's just he's doing too much. He's doing all this other stuff, but he won't play the game, and he's not in a position. I understand this, you know what I'm saying, but like just to branch off for a second about something else. I know I'm just so long-winded this morning about this while I'm making this video. But the whole Jemele Hill situation, right? You got a lot of people riding for Jemele Hill. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, I was fucking with Jemele Hill heavy. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't even know if I'm older than her or not, but I consider her to be my big sis. Like, I fuck with Jemele Hill heavy. Read all her tweets. I try to retweet everything she doing. Not that she need it, because she don't. I'm nobody. You understand what I'm saying? But then she put out that shit about the black man being the new white man. And it's like, well, first of all, you know what I'm saying? You disrespecting white people unnecessarily. That wasn't necessary. That's one. Two, you're really disrespecting black people because black straight men, because you're saying that black straight men is oppressing the world. I'm pretty sure that black straight men are not oppressing the world if that was your position that you was trying to take. Because black straight men want to raise their kids to not be homosexual. Because black straight men don't want to be effeminate. What is your point? We have to be effeminate? That's the problem, Jemele Hill? We're not having enough intragender sex for you? Is that the problem? You don't consider a man a real man until we suck a dick or two? I don't understand what your position was. Because that's basically what that article was about. Black males, black straight men being not effeminate enough. Anyway, just leave your comments down below. I love Jemele Hill, though. I just hope she, I'm just saying, I just want to point out how everybody got a coon every now and then. That's all I wanted to say. You understand? Like, everybody got a coon every now and then. Everybody got to attack their own every now and then. And then the funny thing about it is, that wasn't enough. See, they wanted her to do more than that. Hold on. Let me get into this for a second. They wanted her to do more than that. They wanted Jemele Hill to do more than that. You understand what I'm saying? She didn't do enough. That's the real reason why they freaking suspended her over them freaking tweets. Let me keep it a buck with you. She ain't have to get suspended. She didn't say nothing new. She ain't say nothing new under the sun. She didn't even say anything that other people weren't saying. You understand? The difference is, when it was her turn to throw her people under the bus, she didn't throw them far enough. That's it. That's really it. That's really it. That's why she had to come out later and say, "Oh yeah, well I apologize about the comments that I made, about the tweets I put out, and this and this and that and that and that and this." There wasn't nothing to fucking apologize about. What she really was saying is, you know what I'm saying? At least for my opinion is, she had to give an apology just period because she couldn't let ESPN take that L because it was her fault because she didn't throw black people under the bus far enough because they all have to do that periodically. This dude, Michael Smith, he does it, but Michael Smith is slick. You know what I'm saying? Like he picks his spots. And Michael Smith is generally, when he does throw a black person under the bus, they fucking deserve it. He's not throwing random black people under the bus. Michael Smith is smart. He waits for you to F up and he tosses your ass right under that bus. Let every bus hit you. And you can't even call him on it because he's right. Jemele Hill, for whatever the reason is, I guess, since she's so far, she like if you follow Jemele Hill on Twitter, not for nothing, she's a good follower on Twitter. But she's so far like constantly saying things to try to uplift the black community. So they just had enough of her and she had to throw us under the bus. It's just, when she put that shit out there, so many black people agreed with it. Because all the gays is going to agree with it. All the women damn near is going to agree with it. All the women that don't want straight men, they going to agree with it. You know what I'm saying? Like all the hurt women, like, oh man, I was with some dude and he left me and the kid. Or, yeah, he left you and the kid after you freaking had him put him in jail. He left you and the kid after he tried to be with you and the kid for like 2 years and you made it impossible. He left you and the kid after you freaking probably slept around somewhere on him. You left you and the kid after you was difficult as shit. Now this doesn't go for every situation. Some niggas just bounce. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm letting you know right now, the women that the niggas just bounced on and the niggas was just absolutely 100% totally in the wrong probably didn't gravitate to that shit. That's my point. The women that got bounced on, give it a buck. That was probably good women, or all still good women, and it was just with some dude that just had bad upbringing and bounced on her. Let's just get this straight right here. There is no guy that has good upbringing that's gonna bounce on his kid and on his wife. It's just not gonna happen. No guy that was brought up well was gonna do that. You understand what I'm saying? Now that's a whole nother argument for a whole nother day, but I'm just stating facts right here. No guy that was brought up well, no guy that was brought up in a loving family, no guy that was brought up with the proper things around him in order for him to turn into a good man is gonna leave a woman and her child. No man. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just saying the women that, probably should be pissed off at these dudes that did whatever the hell they did, those aren't even the ones that's gravitating to this damn story from what I've seen. Most of the women that's gravitating this story is the women that was just fucked up women. Now, are they some good women that's probably gravitating to this story? Yeah, because shit hurt. But the majority of the women that I see gravitating to this, men gotta be soft pussy shit. Men gotta be effeminate. Men gotta be a better woman than a woman gotta be. Most of the ones that I see gravitating to this is the ones that out there sleeping around mad because he don't want you. Out there making his life difficult and mad because he just can't take it because it's destroying his sanity. Those are the ones that freaking gravitate to this crazy shit. That's what I'm talking about. Because you got to think about it like this. People always getting upset for men for physically harming women, which we shouldn't. Not never. No man should ever put his hand on a woman unless it's to save his own life or to save the life of another. Facts. Or to prevent himself from being injured. Now, that don't count for we in a little argument and we tussling a little because we're human beings and we get emotional. So we're going to tussle every now and then. I'm talking about straight on hitting, straight on punching, You know what I'm saying? Like people have to understand there's a difference. Like if you having a conversation with your young lady and you touch her on the shoulder or you because you trying to talk and she trying to leave, that's totally different. In my opinion, I've been slapped in my face numerous times and just stood there and took it. I was just the last female that I was with. We got into an argument. She slapped me twice. Bang, bang. Then looked at me and said sorry. And I was just so surprised she slapped me. I wasn't even thinking about the shit. I forgave her the minute she did it. Because we was in an argument and I understand that she was being emotional. And there's a difference between hitting somebody that hurt them and hitting somebody because it's just, you just emotional. And then in the same exact argument that we was having, she's trying to freaking go away after she just makes her point. I'm trying to make my point. So all I'm doing is I'm holding her right there, like trying to talk to her, like calm down, calm down, calm down. And then she says that it's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? But it's all has to do with perception. Now she's a good woman. I ain't trying to talk bad about her. She's a good woman. It just didn't work for whatever the case was. She's a good woman. I'm not trying to talk bad at her. And I'm not mad at her for slapping me because shit happens. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was kind of turned on by the shit. I was ready to fuck. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't upset at all. You understand what I'm saying? Because she's a woman. She's littler than me. It's not like she could have hurt me. She couldn't have hurt me. I'm a grown ass man. And I saw it coming. And I could have moved. But I didn't. Because at that point in time, she needed to slap something. So it's all cool. You understand what I'm saying? But my point being is that the females that's getting all upset and angry over men not being feminine enough is the same ones that run men away. The same ones. So when she put that article out there about, or she shared that article is actually what she did. When she shared that article about black men being the new white men, when she shared that shit, what she was actually doing was she was just trying to appease, the people she worked for. So that's why I'm not too mad at her. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know what it is. I already know what's going on. But at the same time, do we all gotta be gay? This shit is crazy. Do we all gotta be gay? Does every black man really have to be gay? That's the only way the world is gonna be satisfied. If every single black man, it has to be a new thing. I'm telling you, it's gonna soon. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a new thing where you know how you get circumcised at birth, and now instead of getting circumcised, where they're gonna circumcise you at birth, but they also gonna anally penetrate you at birth. That's gonna be a new thing. I'm telling you. It's gonna be. Give it a couple of years. Give it like 10, 20 years. I'm telling you. It's going to be a new thing. Anally penetrating little boys at birth. They're going to come up with some medical reason to need to do it. I'm telling you. This shit is crazy. Anyway, I'm so long-winded right now. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Leave them comments down below. I want to know what y'all think. And yo, look, there's nothing wrong with a man being a man, yo. There's nothing wrong with a woman being a woman. I want my woman to be tough, but I don't want my woman to be freaking Ellen DeGeneres. No disrespect to Ellen DeGeneres, but I don't want my woman to be like her. I want my woman to be tough. I want my woman to be able to handle herself, but I also want her to be soft. I also want her to know how to nurture. I might accidentally get her pregnant. I might get her pregnant on purpose. I'm going to need these things. These are important. I'm not going to be able to be nurturing. I'm a man, damn it. That shit only goes but so far. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombs. Let's get it. I love y'all. That's all I got on this one. Keep each other safe. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.